Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito Prayer of Heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka ama parani kamsumarimasu. Kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite. Sumemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no gimu kano tachi hana no. Odo no ahagi hara ni isogi harai tamo utoki ni narimaseru. Haraido no o kami tachi moro moro no maga koto tsumi kegare o harai tamae kiyome tamae toma o sukoto no yoshi o amatsu kami kunitsu kami ya o yorozu no kami tachi tomo ni Ame no fuji koma no mimi puri tatete. Ikoshin meseto kashiko mimu maosu. Miroku o mikami. Mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami. Mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie mi oyanu shino kami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie mi oyanu shino kami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Kum nagara tamachi hae mase. Kum nagara tamachi hae mase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truths given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei. May God and Meishu-sama bless you. Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. Truth, virtue, and beauty. By teaching truth, virtuous living, and the enjoyment of beauty, I guide people to the pathway of heaven. Truth is the way, virtue is the deed, and beauty is the heart. I am helping others to live these ideals. Truth gives birth to goodness and creates a virtuous heart. Goodness manifests as beauty. Let all seekers know this. Paradise on earth, the creation of which is our goal, is a world where truth, virtue, and beauty are expressed in perfect form. Truth, of course, means that which is true. It is the ultimate reality, the right state of a thing without any impurity or opacity, with no aberration. Virtue, the opposite of vice, is the product of a belief in God, who is truth. The atheistic denial of such a belief is the position material science takes as its basis. With respect to beauty, while it is true that the progress of civilization has increased elements of beauty a great deal, the majority of people cannot always partake of them. It is only the privileged classes who are blessed with beautiful clothes, delicious foods, and stately residences, while the rest of humanity can barely manage to stay alive. The modern age is heaven for the wealthy, while it is hell for the poor. If this great fault underlying our present civilization can be corrected, giving all an equal opportunity for happiness, then we will be living in a truly civilized world. We believe it is the mission of our organization to help create such a world. Rejoice, for the time has come when this dream will soon become a reality on this very planet. Thank you very much for attending this evening service. Since we are in preparation for our Paradise on Earth celebration service that will take place here at the national headquarters on June 5th, Sunday at 11 a.m., we are every day studying about Paradise on Earth, teachings of Meishu-sama. And also today I would like to share with you an introduction by Reverend Kyoko Higuchi. She wrote this introduction on 1967 in Los Angeles. Reverend Kyoko Higuchi, she was sent by Meishu-sama to the United States of America to do expansion work, to present Johrei to the American people. She, as a woman, she did a great job and guided many thousands of people during that time. And she wrote, there are many approaches to divinity and spirituality. Humanity has searched for God since its earliest recorded history. During various periods, masters and great teachers have appeared to show the way to a better understanding of God and a wider knowledge of spiritual matters. The world is in a period of rapid change. Never before has the human race experienced such a critical time as it is experiencing now. It is confronted by innumerable problems in every direction. This is the struggle for the birth of the new civilization. Humanity is stating Actually, humanity is standing at the crossroads in the great transitional period between the old era of semi-darkness and the new era of light. Especially for this moment, we believe God sent our beloved Meishu-sama, Mokichi Okada, founder of the Johrei movement. Our spiritual organization, Sekai Kyusekyo Miroku Association, is based upon revelations given to him concerning the coming daylight age. Our purpose is to bring about the realization of paradise on earth. The direct light of God is being released, which was kept in suspension through the long age of night. The light will transform our world into the daylight age and will awaken humanity to spiritual awareness so it may attain this goal. Spiritual awareness is the key to the new civilization, and spiritual evolution is accelerating now, hand in hand with true scientific progress. Meishu-sama revealed that paradise on earth is an ideal world free of disease, poverty, and conflict. Buddha foretold the coming of a perfect world. Many other teachers and saints of the past, they made similar predictions. While the time of their fulfillment was never cleared, outlined, Meishu-sama revealed that the hour is near at hand. When this world is transformed into paradise on earth, humanity will be exceedingly happy. In order for the new civilization to be brought into existence, the old one must be cleansed of all its impurities. The decision maker in all matters will be God, who will designate those deemed worthy of being the builders of, as well as the dwellers in, the earthly paradise. We must therefore do everything possible to improve and purify ourselves spiritually, mentally, and physically, so we may qualify for the coming new civilization, as well as be competent to aid in its construction. Only in this way can we safely pass through the difficult transitional period we have entered. Just how can we prepare ourselves for this change? By having the clouds removed from our spiritual bodies, by having the proper mental attitude, by having the toxins removed from our physical bodies. When the clouds fade from the spiritual body, there is a radiant joy that permeates the entire mental and physical being. When mental processes are highly focused, ego disappears. Selfishness then gives way to selflessness. Hate and fear bow to love. And evil is transformed into virtue. When disease is eradicated, youth, beauty, charm, and dignity will prevail. There will be no room for sickness, poverty, and conflict. Sekai Kyusekyo Miroku Association USA offers a way of bringing about these changes. Meishu-sama, through divine guidance, brought us this blessing. He was endowed with the direct light that God is releasing for the daylight age. Not only could Meishu-sama transmit this divine light, but he learned how to focus it to all members might also share it. God intends to save humanity from self-destruction and bring about a new and constructive civilization by working through the individuals comprising it. Each one, therefore, must do his or her part toward the realization of this plan for life more abundant. The transmission is called Johrei, which is a Japanese word created by Meishu-sama, meaning the purifying of the spiritual body by the divine light of God. It is a prayer in action.
Johrei disperses the clouds of the spiritual body. As it is purified, it becomes more radiant, and mental and physical well being is reestablished in accordance with the divine pattern. When enough individuals have undergone the necessary changes through receiving as well as sharing the divine light of God, when they have begun to work in service to humanity, our world will become a beautiful place, a spiritual civilization of high development and remarkable achievement can then evolve. Humanity will enjoy real health, prosperity, and peace in a world where truth, virtue, and beauty abound. This, we believe, is the true realization of the age of light, paradise on earth. Reverend Kyoko Higuchi, 1967, Los Angeles. This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed evening. Thank you.